If you remember back on the first video I did in this series, I spent a few days in Schuyler County near the tail end of peak fall foliage in 2024. After exploring this area, I decided to make a pit stop over to Letchworth State Park, which is on the border of Wyoming and Livingston counties. While Livingston is larger and has a few more things I'd like to experience before doing a video on it, Wyoming is a bit smaller and is perfect for a day experience to share. This will be the 9th county of the series and my second in the beautiful state of New York. Covering 593 square miles of land area in western New York, Wyoming is the 39th largest county in the state. Just under 40,000 people live in this area, which is the 9th least out of the 62 New York counties. It's located in a quiet part of the state with no interstates or major U.S. highways going through the county, except for the alternate U.S. Route 20A that travels east-west through Wyoming. The largest community and county seat of Warsaw is roughly an hour east of Buffalo, an hour south of Rochester, and 2 hours west of Ithaca. Wyoming is one of New York's mostly agricultural counties with small communities dotted throughout a hilly topography. The county just misses out from having one of New York's famous Finger Lakes, although they have a mini one called Silver Lake. While the county seems boring, the landscape takes a dramatic turn at the eastern boundary with Letchworth State Park. This park is roughly 17 miles long, following the course of the Genesee River as it flows north through the dramatic gorge that is known as the Grand Canyon of the East. The river goes over 3 waterfalls known as the Upper, Middle, and Lower Falls until it eventually reaches Lake Ontario, which eventually makes it to the Atlantic coast by the way of the St. Lawrence River. This park is widely known as one of the best state parks in the United States, and as someone who's been to nearly 130 of them, I cannot disagree. My morning started at Inspiration Point, which hands down is my favorite spot at the park. At this spot, you can capture the upper and middle falls under the Portage Viaduct Bridge all in one shot. And if you time it correctly, you can capture this with a train going right over the bridge. I have no idea on the train schedule, but if you stay an hour after sunrise, you should be able to see it. Matching this moment along with the gorgeous fall colors, this picture is one of my personal favorites of my career. You can hike up and down the gorge rim, which is ideal because it's all concrete, but you can easily drive your car to notable spots of the gorge, which is what I did. You can get up and close to Middle Falls at Middle Falls Lookout, which is the largest and most eye-popping out of the 3 waterfalls in the park. You will get a good mist at this spot as the lookout sits right above the falls, which is perfect for a hot day, but can make a chilly day even more chillier. You can drive even closer to Upper Falls, or you can simply walk from Middle Falls as it's not far at all. Here you'll get super close-up views of the cinematic bridge along with the falls below. I unfortunately did not make it to Lower Falls because I was on a time crunch, but from pictures I've seen, it's definitely worth a visit, along with a stop at the park's visitor center. Visiting Letchworth State Park is why I always recommend making pit stops if time allows, because sometimes it can be the highlight of your trip, like it was for me. The fall colors were among the best I've ever seen. The gorge is literally out of a movie, and all the main attractions in the gorge is super accessible for anybody. In the next iteration of the series, I am headed to the state that is going to take me the quickest to complete. With only 3 counties, Delaware has the least amount of counties in the country, and I am visiting one that is on the upper end of the most populated counties in the United States.